Let's get loud. Woo, 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 woo. Welcome, your house team, GULP!
Guys. Woo! Give it up for Brad, everybody, for hosting for us tonight. He's wacky and fun. Wacky and fun. We're GULP. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. This is so fun, and we appreciate you guys are here. Can we please have a suggestion of something that you just really love?
Ravioli.
Ravioli and Pat Benatar. Thank you.
God, this meal has absolutely everything I could want. Beautiful music and tasty homemade dishes.
And you.
I know. And me. No meal is complete without me, right, Carl?
Right, Jeffrey.
I complete you,
Guys,
right,
it'll be
Carl?
about 5 more minutes. We're really slammed. We'll get a table short.
We're having a romantic moment right now. Please don't interrupt it.
How rude.
I don't understand help these days. Back in the old days, when I was a server,
People knew class.
Absolutely, they knew class when they saw it.
They don't interrupt you when you're having a moment.
They see you in a nice tie from protege, and they say, oh, these are people I respect.
Yes, and they give you compliments.
But today it's all, here's a napkin, and they throw it in your face.
They should put it on your lap.
They should at least let you handle it before they throw it at you. I feel as though we're an island of civilization in a world that's slowly coming apart at the seams.
I could not agree with you more.
Thank you, Carl. I mean, you're the only one that understands.
The richest, most elaborate gay men are in our restaurant. Are you almost ready?
It's almost ready.
I can tell they're talking about us.
If their spinach isn't sautéed just right,
I
will have a cow.
I will have a literal cow.
A literal cow.
I will find a way to give birth to an animal.
And give it to them.
And they will learn of, what on earth are you doing?
It's for you. It's for you. We appreciate your business.
Where's the amuse-bouche?
Don't do it, pals. I'll give you a boosh. Remember last time?
Amuse-bouche
Oh
first.
gosh. Elaborate, rich gay men. We're very sorry. We're a new restaurant and we're...
Oh, it's happening!
Dimitri! It's true? Oh God! He's turning into a panther! An angry, hungry panther! I told you not to serve without the moose boosh!
That was the sexiest fucking shit you've ever done.
I'm not a very violent girl.
Well, obviously you got all those notes I left you around the apartment. Toaster, left you one on the windowsill.
Punch me, kick the fuck out of me. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just... I mean, I'm used to very normal sex, you know? And you're the first guy I've dated that likes to do things that are, you know, real kinky, you know? What the fuck is that?
It's a wooden paddle.
Peter, I...
Come on, Ellen. You said you wanted to try new things. You said you wanted to make me happy.
I was thinking maybe taking my clothes off and turning the lights on.
Oh, that's not enough for this guy. Take it.
Peter, I...
Well, I'm just gonna go and get something out of the fridge. Maybe something might happen.
Oh, yeah. Bro.
I better get the cottage cheese from the bottom shelf, Ellen.
It's okay, Carl. The cheese. Jesus Christ, man. Seriously, dude. It's fine, okay? Everybody messes up a sale, okay? Just chillax.
I had him right where I wanted.
Just calm down, okay? It's gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be fine.
fine Corinthian leather. I tell him fine Corinthian leather, and then I gotta tell him a murder happened in the back seat.
Well,
Why? They didn't ask!
You got
They
it.
didn't ask!
Carl, I'm
You don't tell someone a murder happened in the back seat unless they ask!
So you gotta calm down, okay? You gotta stay with me here, okay? Everybody fucks up a sale, okay? Just chill, look at me, man. I've been here 20 years, I still sell cars.
Yeah, you do. You still sell cars.
Right.
And you've probably made lots of mistakes,
I made
right?
lots of mistakes, oh my god. I'm a divorced man, 3 times divorced. It's because I kept trying to sell my wife a car. And those sales went really bad. And it was the same thing, man. I got sale high. I was like telling them all the cool stuff in the car. And then I started getting really detailed and really specific about the history.
Yeah. You told them that.
Exactly, that one was used to transport zoo animals. And then I was like, and it's really cool. Sometimes when I see zoo animals,
You would think.
fantasize.
You would think a thoughtful lady in her mid-20s would want to know that there was a penguin where she rests her purse at one point.
I mean, I have a hard time respecting a woman in her 20s who doesn't want to know where zoo animals go.
Exactly.
Or murders
Where have
happen.
they been? Jeez.
With my second wife, it was admitting an affair in the back of the seat of the car.
Oh, that's a bad move.
Yeah.
Bad move.
Well, you get sale high. I mean, you want to tell them all the details. I mean, look at this lot. Like, this is filled with cars, and they all have history, man. How can you not be passionate about that? I'm a salesman, you know?
Salesman! Repo lot! End of the line!
My third wife, all it was is that it only gets 70 miles per gallon, and she got so angry with me. She was like, I hate you. I hate everything about you. The way you chew your breakfast cereal, I hate.
I mean, she's got to really care about the environment if she wants more than 70 miles to the
I feel
gallon.
like it was
That's a shitload!
yeah.
It's a shitload!
Yeah, it's really efficient, right?
Yeah. What was that, like a Prius?
Boys, I can't go on stage tonight. I can't do it again, boys.
You're gonna go on that stage, Clarice, whether you want to or not.
You're the life of this business, Clarice.
You
You
gotta
gotta understand, they're waiting for you, they're waiting for you.
Cut, Marcus, Brian, I can't.
We produced this show, boys, and Clarice doesn't go on stage. We gotta come up with another plan.
What?
We gotta replace you with somebody who's more pliable.
Well, I hear that Jasmine girl's been getting a lot of press.
Which Jasmine girl?
The younger, more beautiful one.
Hello,
Jasmine
Jasmine.
girl?
Yes. Jasmine, you may have to go on stage for Clarice.
Well, let me go ask her if it's okay.
No, you don't have to ask her if it's okay. It's your big shot. Take advantage. Go for the kill.
Seize the moment, Jasmine.
This is show business.
Hi, Brian, this is crazy. She's been on stage for 40 years. She's a living
She's
legend.
washed up, is what she is.
Washed up. She doesn't have it anymore.
Jasmine doesn't have the guts to take this. We gotta turn.
Somebody say I'm washed up. Don't fight back, bitch.
Clarice, you gotta let Jasmine take the stage. Yo.
She's really hurting me back here. She's really fucking hurting me, seriously. Guys,
Fight back.
I can't.
There's a pressure point located about 2 inches north of the big toe.
Why'd you just stop Clarice that?
She's dead, boys.
Well, crap, now we don't have a production at all.
Is that
I'll
how
go on stage!
There goes Brad.
Is that how easy it is? I have one bad night, and you replace me with the Morocco girl and the retarded drummer?
That's my brother that you're calling retarded. And that's not a drum, that's a tambourine. Sure, it's percussive, but it is not a drum.
I'm gonna interpret some popular songs for you. Try to guess what this one is.
Oh, brother.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I really can't watch this.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Back to the Future by Huey Lewis and the News.
No.
Sorry.
Thanks for taking me on this road trip with my retarded brother.
It's no problem at all.
It was just really, really nice of you. We've only been on 4 dates. You invited us up to Galena.
Wait, think it's really sweet, Bart, that you love your brother so much.
I really love Galena. They have a lot of beautiful fountains. Did you know that their architecture dates back to the 1750s?
I'm sorry, my brother doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, that's true. No, I took a class on art and flowers, and that's very accurate. That's very true. Wow.
We don't let him talk very much, so.
Some of the fountains were built by the Sioux.
Really?
Some of those fountains were destroyed by the Pilgrims when they headed west.
That is.
Sometimes he just says things and I don't understand a word that's coming out of his mouth. And they say it's from his learning disability and his Down syndrome, so.
I've been feeling a little verklempt this holiday season. Is it the allergies?
There is a lot of dander in the air this time of year in this region.
Wow.
Hey,
He may be retarded, but he sure is smart.
Yeah, well, I kind of thought this was a date with you and me, Grace.
Oh.
You're doing great.
Maybe not know everything, though.
Hey, can you just shut the fuck up?
And so he did shut the fuck up. And when they got to Galena, he got out of the car and he started to wander. Galena drew all sorts of crazy tourists. People who were just sitting and staring at a wall. People who had stories that they didn't want to tell each other. Like these two guys. I want to tell you this story.
There, that's right.
God. Thank God. That would have been a huge burden if I had to tell him that story. Too much detail, you know. Sometimes you reveal something to somebody and it just gets awkward. You know, you don't want to overshare, you know, I mean, that's fair.
But perhaps in this story, the one who knows nothing and the retarded boy who knows everything seem to meet and find some type of happiness between each other.
I mean, wow, you know.
When Marco Polo stumbled upon this fountain, he thought it was the fountain of youth that he was looking for. It was not.
Wow,
This is where his journey ended.
that's really beautiful. So he just accepted the fountain as it was.
He realized that eternity is not meant to be spent forever.
That's a really, really beautiful thing. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. You glow. You're a glowing guy. I know this is a little forward, but I think I'm in love with you.
He stepped over the boundaries of the friendship. The retarded boy ran.
I don't know how to process emotion! That's my retardism! It's really an emotional disorder! My IQ is 175! Watch out for the fountain break.
I never know what to get.
These Skywell magazines are full of everything.
Right?
Sorry. Whenever I fly in an airplane, I get really verklempt.
Really?
I
I fly all the time. I'm actually, I won't say it.
I'm sorry, no. Are you platinum?
Yeah.
You're a platinum flyer? Oh my god.
Yeah, I know I don't want to say it because I don't want people to be intimidated by me.
Oh my god! You're a platinum flyer!
Yes, I am. Free breakfast sandwiches, free foot massages.
Oh my god! Free!
I'm not going to tell you anymore if you don't keep your mouth shut. One more thing. Everything in here I get for free.
Oh, you guys!
That was a long night.
Yeah, cowgirl. You're real good.
Listen, just because I work here doesn't mean I'm a slut. Just take off my clothes for money. Makes sense somewhere.
It's a respectable living.
Listen, I just like to be paid out, Tiny. I got other places I'd like to be. You can call me Samantha, not Cowgirl, you know. I have a real name.
I like the illusion. $80. Covers the champagne room. Samantha.
Yes. Yes, Tiny?
Have I affected you in some way by using your real name?
Yeah.
Is that all I ever had to do? To make you think of me as more than just some trick? Some John?
I feel sort of connected to you when you don't just stare at my tits. Call me Cowgirl. I feel like we've connected, sort of.
Your face is as beautiful as your tits, Samantha.
What's your name, Tiny? Can you just tell me? I know you've never told anybody, but can you just tell me?
Ebenezer.
Well, it's kind of sweet.
Ebenezer William Funkhausen III.
Sorry.
That's what all the kids in kindergarten did. That's why I started going by Tiny. And I'm not actually tiny, and I'm not giant, so it isn't ironic.
I get it.
Just kind of medium-sized.
I mean, I just heard you're such a bad guy. I heard you blow up for people for no reason. That you're so mean, but you seem to have such a sweet side.
Hi, mister. I'm just trying to sell some Girl Scout cookies so that I can raise money for my scout. Would you like to buy some Thin Mints or maybe some Schnickerdoodles?
Where are the tag-alongs?
I don't have any more tag-alongs.
They're always out of the tag-alongs!
Oh, excuse me, I just wanted to get to the subway door. The subway door is closing. Could I just get around you to the subway door is, well, it's gonna...
How important is that subway door to your life?
You're breathing down, your breath is very strong. Your breath is very...
I'm asthmatic.
Oh my God, there's steam coming from your head. I'm sorry if I offended you and hurt you. It seemed like such a small thing.
I'm having a breakdown here.
Oh.
I've been through a lot.
Samantha, so you got my notes, I see. I left one over by the stripper pole and the one over on the bar. And then I also left one over here, right next to the touch machine.
Yeah. I know it's your birthday, and I know you paid a lot of money for this, so I'll do the things you want, but I just, all right, okay.
No, what?
I'm a stripper, okay?
That's why I hired you.
And you're 21, and I get that you're excited about this. You have a lot of money, and so your parents let you ask for things from me, but to tell you the truth, I just like to dance. I'm just a normal girl who takes her clothes off for money and goes to college and wants to be a PA, you know? And you asking for these disgusting things is kind of degrading, to be completely honest.
I still paid you.
Get out of here! That's my girl!
Ebenezer!
I've just been reading all the notes. It makes for a great story. What? Sorry, you know, if they just left notes all over it, it'd make for a great story. So you want to be a PA, huh? I wanted to be a PA, and I
Oh,
thought,
do you just want to dance?
kind of. Do you mind?
Sit down.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant at all.
Nice suit. You don't come in here, I'll have to you.
You said you want to dance.
Suddenly, the retarded boy walked into the strip club to teach everyone a lesson.
See this pole? 75% aluminum alloy. 25% nickel. I feel it. No, 24% nickel. 1% adamantium.
So what you're saying is,
It was manufactured in Tasmania.
They only use that kind of
Will I ever be more than this? Will I ever break out of this shithole and actually become... Woo!